Welcome, darlings, to the lesson. How are you? Do you like my new wardrobe? Today, I'm going to teach you about things or names that you can call your partner, your honey bunch, your significant other. Rainier, Sonja, this one's for you, guys. How are you? So these are words that we use in English to talk about the one that we love or the one that we love for the moment. In English, they're called terms of endearment. It has nothing to do with deers, but they are terms of endearment. So, probably the most common ones are things like, as I said to you, darling. Now, sometimes we say darling. One word of caution, ladies and gentlemen. These are for people that you know. So, for example, if you're in a restaurant, please do not call the waitress babe or honey or sweetheart. It is degrading. It is not cool. Women don't like it. If you know the person, if it's your baby, your mom, your dad, that's weird, your child, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your other boyfriend, your other girlfriend, your dog, your cat, someone who is close to you, please use these. But if this is a stranger, do not use these. Women, especially, do not appreciate being called these names. We find it insulting because I am not your sugar pie darling, unless you want to smack in the face. I'm not your sugar pie, okay? So be careful. Say these to people you love and know. So, one thing that's come up that I didn't know, that I found out when I was researching this, is back in the a long time ago, in the 2000s or the 1990s, it was popular in rap songs to say my boo. And I thought, that's funny, that's what ghosts say. But it actually is probably just people who can't say French properly, Americans. It comes from the French beau. So in the French language, they have the word beau, which means boyfriend or girlfriend, but I guess Americans just say boo. Honey Boo Boo, oh God, the horror. So Honey Boo Boo is a really famous little girl, and her name has two names, terms of endearment together. Honey Boo Boo, you darling. So boo is the French bastardization of beau. So use at will. We make these names by talking about sweet things. For example, honey. Honey is sweet. Most of these names are older, so that's why we're using kind of older things. So you can just call someone your honey. But then we can have a honey pie, honey bun, honey bunny, honey baby. I think Elvis did this a lot. Then we can be sweet something. So sweet pea, sweet cheeks. Cheeks are here and they're also your bum. Sweet thing, but I think it should be like sweet thing. Say it like that. Then we have sweetie or sweetie pie. I don't know why, but a lot of these have to do with pie. I guess back when they were making these words, they liked pie and that's all they had. Sweetheart, this is pretty common. You have pumpkin or pumpkin pie. Again, it's the pie. A pumpkin is a big orange fruit or veggie. I guess it's really cute. And sugar, or again, sugar pie. Again, I can't stress enough that you cannot just say these to people that you don't know, you don't have a relationship with. Be very careful who you say these to, because you can use them sarcastically. So, for example, Mel Gibson called a cop or a police officer sugar tits. I don't think that the cop really enjoyed that, and Mel Gibson in a movie was arrested. So sugar tits, maybe a term of endearment, but be careful how you use it. You don't want to get arrested, go to jail. We can also use this, for example, if I'm speaking to another girl and I'm trying to kind of be sarcastic with her, I can say like, okay, honey. So the way that we use it, the intonation that we say it, especially to a stranger, it has a completely different meaning. So please, again, be careful. We also have things like cutie or cutie pie, angel, apricot. My chiropractor always calls me apricot. And I'm like, I'm not an apricot, sir. I'm a person. And doll. Now, this is a very, very old expression. You'd hear it or see it in movies, like doll or doll face. Again, outdated. We don't use it as much. More common ones are hottie or hot stuff. Hot stuff, baby, oh yeah. They use that in a commercial now. Then we have just names that are silly, like Snookums or Snooky. I think Snooky was one of the characters in that terrible television show. Snuggles, and one of my mom's favorites, Pet. This must be a Scottish thing because my mom always calls me Pet. And I'm like, Mom, my name's Ronnie. I'm not a dog or a cat, but I'm her pet. You're my pet. Thank you, Pet. I love you, Pet. And I was like, wow, okay, Mom, are you talking to me? Are you talking to someone else? So pet is a word that I think maybe Scottish people use a lot. It's a term of endearment, and it just means, hey, you're cute. I like you. I want you guys to think about in your country, what words do you use for terms of endearment? I know in Mexico, it's pretty cool to call people fat. Gordo. It doesn't translate because in English, if you called your boyfriend or especially your girlfriend fat, that's not cool. That relationship is, careful. So if you have secret special names that you call your partner or your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your dog or your cat or someone, let me know. Put in the comments what you call your terms of endearment. And Sonia and Rainier, I hope you guys can find some of these. Good luck, sweethearts.